my screen's always so dirty from the grease. Oh man. Hopefully it's not. Doesn't matter. I've been saying it for years. I've said lots of things for years, and some of them have caught on since. Some things happen. People will find out in the future, whatever. You now have Justice Clarence Thomas talking about how the Commerce Clause does not give the federal government the authority to regulate firearms once, down the road, once that gun has been sold, or at all, really, for that matter. There's really no, they can't really regulate firearms at all. They could say, like, if you rob a postal truck or some truck, you create some conspiracy that goes from one, they could probably, in some way hit you with a case. But that's not what the Commerce Clause was intended for at all. It was literally intended for, let's say Michigan had a truckload of widgets. They wanted to go to Kentucky, wanted to buy that truckload of widgets. And Ohio said, ain't coming through here without us getting our cut. Michigan said, fuck you. Then it'd be the federal government's job to mediate and then regulate commerce, just as the word regulate is used in the Second Amendment, same way, to make commerce flow. That's it, a mediator. But they made it so convoluted with all these 20,000 gun laws bullshit to make you safer, of course, like all these flock cameras that are around everywhere. Funny thing, my mom got a wreck this morning. There's cameras. I know the gas station right from where she got a wreck at. There's literally cameras pointing at the street. There's flock cameras on that street. She got the tag number of the car that they hit and run, right? And the cop was like, "Yeah, nothing will probably happen because the tag is registered as a commercial vehicle." So what happens is all these border jumpers apparently will register a tag or a vehicle as a commercial vehicle. Some shit. Somebody asked him about, national constitutional carry, because these people are so fucking inept and stupid that they don't realize that constitutional carry doesn't exist. At all. If you want to create constitutional carry, in order to do that, you have to eliminate all gun control. That is the only way that happens. But these, the sheep are happy with just something they believe benefits them. You know what I mean? They believe it's going to benefit them, then they're happy with that wholeheartedly. They want the federal government to have that power or whatever. But there is no such thing as constitutional carry. Take the state of Ohio as an example. They passed constitutional carry in 2022, 2023. Then they come back out in 2025 with a rendition saying, "Oh, wait, unless you have a concealed carry license, you cannot carry a loaded weapon in a vehicle. You have to go by the old rules with the ammunition. It has to be separate from the firearm. You can't have access to the firearm while sitting in the car, all that bullshit." So it just don't exist. And I don't know when people are going to realize that. Maybe never, probably never. I don't know. By the time they do, it's going to be too late. They're a decade behind. I mean, I'm some retard that dropped out of high school, and I was able to learn all this shit and have been saying it for over a decade about, the whole shit that Gays and Gizmos was praising Clarence Thomas over. I was saying that shit a decade ago. All the shit that all these big, YouTubers are screaming, most of it I was saying a decade ago. And everybody was pointing at me saying, "You're wrong, you're an idiot, jailhouse lawyer this, jailhouse lawyer that, which I don't even know what they're talking about. I've never been to jail. Look at my record. Man, it's noisy. This car has no sound deadener in it at all. I don't know. Just live your life. You know what? Fuck them and their laws and what they say. Treat all criminals equally and just live your life. That's kind of what I live by. And by that too. Hopefully, we get a group of people in this country that they'll start calling themselves the Blade Runners like they do in Europe and cutting down every government surveillance apparatus that they see. Even though, you know, it's not really government, it's a third parties that government extorts you in order to make that company a multi-billion corporation with over 120,000 cameras now monitoring your every move every day. Hopefully the Blade Runners start here though. I gotta go. I'm almost to where I'm going and I got shit to do. Peace.